I want to issue you a challenge today, but fair warning, it is going to be boring, it is going to be frustrating, and for the first few years, you are going to wonder if it's even working at all. Most people spend their entire lives working for money. They earn millions of dollars over a 40-year career, yet statistically, 75% of them will never accumulate even $100,000 in actual liquid wealth. They have a closet full of expensive shoes, a car payment that rivals a mortgage, and a savings account that makes them panic at 3 a.m. Today, I'm challenging you to break that cycle. I call it the 100K challenge. I'm going to show you the brutal math of why getting to your first $100,000 feels like financial torture, but why hitting that exact number acts like a magic switch that puts your wealth building on autopilot. There is a famous quote in the finance world: the first $100,000 is a bitch, but you gotta do it. And it's true. Why? Because in the beginning, compound interest is basically ignoring you. When you start from zero, your investment returns are mathematically useless. If you scrape together $5,000 and the market has a great year, you make $500. That's a nice dinner out, but it doesn't change your life. It feels like you were doing 100% of the heavy lifting. You are pushing a 2-ton boulder up a mountain, sweating and sacrificing, and the boulder is barely moving. This is the boredom phase. Your friends are posting pictures from Tulum, your coworkers are leasing brand new BMWs, and you're sitting at home meal prepping chicken and rice for the 4th night in a row, looking at an investment account that says $18,000. This is exactly where 90% of people quit. They look at their small balance, decide the sacrifice isn't worth it, cash it out, and go finance a lifestyle they can't afford. But if you can just survive this phase, everything changes. $100,000 isn't just a milestone, it is a mathematical activation point. It's the moment that boulder finally reaches the top of the mountain and starts rolling down the other side. Here is the math that will blow your mind. It generally takes someone about 7 to 10 years of consistent discipline to save their first $100,000. But once you hit that number, the game flips. At $100,000, an average 8 to 10% market return gives you $8,000 to $10,000 a year. That is almost $800 a month that you didn't have to clock in for. You didn't have to deal with a boss for it. Your money just woke up, went to work, and brought back $800. Because of this, the second $100,000 doesn't take 7 years, it takes about 4 or 5 years. The third takes maybe 3 years. By the time you hit $500,000, you are adding $100,000 to your net worth every couple of years without putting in any extra effort. The time between milestones shrinks because your money is now generating its own gravity. So how do you actually win the 100K challenge? You need to become ruthlessly strategic for the next few years. Step 1, widen the gap. You have to freeze your lifestyle. For the next few years, you cannot afford to be normal. Normal is broke. When you get a raise, pretend it didn't happen. Route 100% of that new money directly into your investments. Step 2, automate the machine. You cannot rely on willpower. Willpower gets tired on a Friday night when you want to order DoorDash. Set up your accounts so that the day your paycheck hits, money is automatically pulled into a high-yield savings account and an S&P 500 index fund. You learn to live on what is left over, not the other way around. Step 3, ignore the noise. You are going to look weird to your friends. They're going to ask why you drive an older car or why you live in a smaller apartment. Let them judge you. They are financing their lives with debt to look successful today. You are building an empire in silence to actually be successful tomorrow. The 100K challenge isn't really about the money. It's a psychological test. It's about proving to yourself that you can delay gratification. It's about building the identity of someone who controls their financial destiny instead of someone who is a victim to it. The first 100K will expose your impatience and test your discipline. But once you push through, you buy yourself the ultimate luxury: options. The option to walk away from a toxic job, the option to take a risk, the option to sleep peacefully at night. Are you in? Let me know in the comments if you are accepting the 100K challenge today. Start investing, ignore the noise, and I'll see you in the next one.